Good morning, guys. Welcome back. We're starting out in the barn. It's early morning. We're just finishing milking. I'm sitting in the sunshine because we had a drastic change in weather. This morning it was like 37, but with the wind chill, it was coming straight out of the north, straight out of Canada. It ended up being like 29 degrees. It feels like 29 degrees. So it was very, very cold this morning. The sun feels so good. It's just wild because 2 days ago it was 82 degrees and now it's 30 something. So it's just crazy. But she is the last milker, little miss number 8 here. And then we can get into our day, which is gonna be fairly busy. So I can't wait. Hey, girlfriend, you done? You certainly are. There you go.
Okay.
That's right. All right, so I'm eating breakfast. Brent just brought me out a sandwich. The first thing that we're gonna be doing, or I think the first thing that we're gonna be doing, we have a new tarp for the sawdust truck. It's hard to believe, but we put that last one on a year ago, and Brent already took the other one off because it was just disintegrating. It didn't last at all. It was a terrible, terrible tarp. So we ended up getting a different brand, obviously, and we're gonna be putting that on today. That's a 12 by 20, I believe. I think it's 12 feet wide, 20 feet long. Easy to hook up. The hardest part is getting it centered where you want it. But then after you get it centered, we just have a board that's on top of the headboard of the truck. It's got screws in it. You just take those out, put the tarp under it, screw them back in, roll it up, hook it with some bungee cords, and you're good to go. So that's the first thing that we're gonna do today. Brent just went over there. I don't really know what he's doing, but the girls are finishing up their cornmeal. I can probably start letting them out now. Hi Nelson, you are showing up in every video, aren't you? Yeah. Honestly, it's probably because I have food and he could smell it, but we'll just say that you like me, right? So we had a bit of a mowing machine mishap when I was up doing a field that I'd mentioned in the last video. What happened was that disc that we'd been talking about that was pretty loose. So I'm not really sure what you call it, like the gear assembly that sits down in underneath that turtle shell is just all gone. It was just spinning free and hitting all the other turtle shells. Started making a heck of a racket, so I shut the mowing machine down, and sure enough, that one was just flopping around. So we took that off. Brent's gonna see what he can do to jerry rig it up. We might weld it and see if we can get it to stay. We're not super interested in that mowing machine, and we only want to finish the field that we started. We've only got like, I don't even know, maybe 2 acres left to cut. And I just wanted to get that finished, so we're gonna see if we can't make it last. Brent already called the dealership and they said that we bought one like 4 years ago and it was $450, which we thought was crazy because like 10 years before that, Brent had bought one that was only $75 and we thought that was just insane. Well, now they're $900. So we may or may not decide to fix that. We haven't really made up our minds yet because we've put a lot of money into that mowing machine in the last 2 years, so it seems kind of ridiculous to give up on it now. But on the other hand, is it worth putting more money into it? So we're gonna have to make a decision, but we're just gonna see if we can jerry rig it up and get it to work for now. Anyway.
Can you go get those bolt cutters across the shop here?
Yep. Definitely feels like fall today. I'll show you guys. Well, I mean, I can't really show you because we covered it up. That disc right there that we had been talking about was really loose. We covered it with some rags. We'll probably have to replace the oil anyway because being uncovered like that, you don't know what could get in there and you don't want to ruin anything. So we might have to drain that out and fill that up. That's just gear oil and there's not much in there. I think it's like 2 quarts or something like that. Here it is. So that just not supposed to do that. But that right there, that's it. $900. Crazy. So we need some bolt cutters. We got to cut some wire so we can make ourselves a gate where the skid steer goes because we don't want to have to drive the skid steer up at the end of the barn every single time we have to let the cows in. So this is what we came up with as a solution. What Brent came up with as a solution. It was his idea.
8 feet right.
Cut it. Set my sandwich down. Where do you want to cut?
Right here. Which one? Right here. That's one.
This side of it?
Yeah.
Right here.
Way up close.
Yep.
Just like this now. I can drive around back.
We're gonna put that there before we let him out. I still haven't finished my sandwich. This is why I don't eat it.
Just like you said, put a little hook there. Just to,
So you think it's gonna work?
yeah. I don't even know if you need a hook.
So you're just gonna shove it back into this
Yep.
gate?
Yep.
It would be nice if it was taller, but it's gonna work. I guess.
Yeah. That's out there for us.
Be free.
Not great though.
Get out. Hold on. Come on. Hi. Alright, so I was wrong. The first thing that we're going to do is he's going to move the wrapper into where it's going to be for the winter. So he's going to just push it with the skid steer, or pick up the hitch and push it. I think he's probably going to go that way, but maybe not. Maybe he's going to come this way. Okay.
Put the block under, way back there, under that metal piece. Stick it. Okay?
Yeah.
Get hooked onto my trailer.
Okay. That's why we needed this jack.
Sam?
Yeah. I'll walk this way.
Okay.
So he's gonna go get his, well, I think maybe he's gonna take the skid steer actually. He's gonna hook onto the cattle trailer, the old wooden one we have too. Because we're gonna be going to an auction this weekend. And if it's really nice weather, we're gonna take the wooden one. It's open, but it's a bigger trailer. It's supposed to be in the mid 60s. And if it's that warm, we won't need to have the enclosed one. So if we wanted to get more than two, we could fit more than two into this trailer because it is bigger. So that jack actually originally came from this trailer. We just needed an extra one since we don't use this trailer very often. We took it off and just set it down last spring. So he's gonna pick that up and then we're gonna put the jack on, hook up to it with the truck and haul it out. If we do take it, we'll need to clean it up a little bit, put some sawdust in the bottom of it. It is so windy. Or if it turns out being a lot colder than they say it's gonna be, if it's colder than the 60s, we'll use that trailer. We'll only be able to get 2 cows, but we'll use that trailer instead because it's obviously enclosed. So. Tires look fine. It's made out of ash, right?
Yeah. No, it's pressure treated lumber.
Oh, it was made out of ash before.
Yeah, and I didn't put it on the cover and it didn't last.
But
It lasted quite a while, but
this is pressure treated, but it's on like a Gale running gear, right?
yeah.
Is it like, what'd you say? Is it 1950 something? There's a badge in the...
Yeah, 19. I don't know.
56.
It had a manure spreader on it. We bought it at an auction down out of Canaan, away pretty near in Skowhegan. Probably was Skowhegan. Anyway, we bought it. Had an old manure spreader all rotted. And we hauled a lot of logs out of the woods with that thing. We had
Oh, you had like a stake body on it?
No, well, yeah, kind of like we had big timbers across. We put logs on them with stakes, of course. Yeah, you're right. And we hauled a lot of lumber out of the woods up there.
That's cool.
We hauled it out with that 766 on that.
Yeah, they had a 766.
That's a nice little tractor. I know.
And they got rid of it.
That's back when I had
Darn
money.
you. Huh?
That's back when I had some money and I could.
Did you replace that with the Massey?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The tires are up, aren't they?
Yeah, they all seem to be. Fine.
This is like that to get off with a vice grip.
Yeah, when that tire blew, we didn't have any. We had a wrench, but none of them fit that for some strange reason. So we ended up getting them all off with vice grips, which I don't know how we did it, but we got it off, took it back to a tire. It happened to be a tire place like 5 miles down the road. Unhooked the trailer, took the tire back, and they had the exact same one for like 30 bucks.
Yeah, 30.
we got out of that one.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but we did.
You watched probably another one lower.
Probably. They look okay. They don't look.
Yeah, they look good.
They really don't look that bad. Oh, see, it even still says Gale on it, kind of. If you had told me that some fall this ditch right here would be completely empty, I would have called you crazy. But that hasn't had water in it in like 5 months. There's the cows. Maybe we're not going to put that tarp on today. Huh? Said, are we not going to put that tarp on today? It's a little windy.
No, we don't need it. We don't need that till next week.
Oh, right, because we were going to get a load of sawdust for somebody else, but they called and said that we couldn't get the load of sawdust at the sawmill, so. Gonna have to wait. So this, and this rope, we did not tie around it. We found that around it when we unhooked it. So we've got to take that off, but right now it's a nice carrying handle, so. Convenient. So you said the splines that are in there are all sheared off. Is that why it does that? There's like a kind of like a PTO shaft looking thing sticking up. What this nut is on, and you think it's all worn off.
This right here, this is splined onto that. That's why I think your turtles.
So that's why they wiggle after a while, because they're starting to shear off the.
I mean, the bearing probably not great, but probably none of them are. But we're going to try welding this right around there. Right, anyway. I gotta have a helmet.
There. Well, screw up. You hook this one to it, right? Like ground, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at me! I helped.
I put it on like 105.
By the way, in case you're wondering, I'm not looking. I'm just filming. You don't think it's working? You don't think the helmet's working?
No.
If you don't think it's working, don't do it. We'll replace. Don't use that. gonna see if one of those bolts is gonna fit. I'm gonna go behind because it's back here. We're gonna put those struts up too, so we're gonna be working on it. What? There. That won't fall on my head. Okay. So, where is it? I don't want to get anything in there. Right here?
Yeah, come. Try going up too big.
Too big.
Okay. Let's see it.
I'll go look. There was some other stuff in there. Yes, Belle, are you okay?
This one's a little bit too small.
Okay. This one look. How about this one? These two look better. Are they the same thing? Okay. Okay. Not really. There's that one.
This one here. Try this to see if this fits together.
When I was looking at parts for this, one of these, this little, what do they call that? What do they call? I just call it a tine. One of the tine conditioners. One of them, $50.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Oh, I can't even imagine. Yep. Perfect.
Let me see that. Okay, the next day we got the part all welded.
Well, yeah, not us.
Well, we didn't, but
We decided to take it somewhere because we weren't going to do it.
we took it to a friendly neighborhood welder.
And
All right, here's your bolt.
I'll show you guys what it looks like. So he just welded it around the top of the nut so that can't spin, and he also had to weld around the shaft so that it can't spin on the shaft either. So now we just got to pop that back on there.
It's coming.
You want me to do it? I got smaller fingers.
Yeah, I guess so. There you go.
There you go. Now I can do that. Okay.
Hey Taylor.
Oh crap. What?
Now that you sit down. Can you see if in one of those cupboards there's any of that sealant? Did you see any of that in there?
There was, yeah. Oh look. Where did I put it? This one. Okay. Well, stay up there. Keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Slow down.
Okay, that'll be good. Okay, try that.
Oh, that definitely isn't it.
Keep it there, that angle.
Yep.
And okay. Oh, I gotta go more, I think. All right, try that. That's just, no. one more clip.
Well, my
maybe?
question, can you wait just a minute? Wait just a minute. So when that broke and it stopped moving altogether,
Yeah.
these two were moving because it drives from that side, but these ones stopped moving altogether because they drive this. So couldn't these have gotten out of time
They
with
don't-
those?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, they could have.
So couldn't, if you pick that up and move these so they're supposed to be, like wherever these ones are, you move them so how they're supposed to be,
Yeah.
without that one in there, right? Like if you
Yeah.
pick that up and then this one is supposed to be the exact same position as that one, right?
Oh yeah.
So like if you move that one so it's straight, this one should be straight too, right?
That yeah.
Now if you set that down in there, what happens? You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Is that where it cut? Yeah. That's,
Yeah, it is.
there.
Now if maybe that would work, I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. It got out of. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you're right. The only thing is, you gotta go find 2 more lock washers like that.
Like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, these ones look right. I'll take those ones.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, tighten those 4 down. Okay.
Gotta remember to pick it up and take the struts out. That would stink to have to get up there and then do it. Ready? Seems fine. Hang on, I gotta put those struts out of it. Oh, okay, thanks. Alright, so this is what I finished before we had the breakdown. We're not mowing the whole entire field because it honestly doesn't need to be mowed. This probably would have been okay for us to just leave anyway. It's not that tall, but we wanted to get it mowed because it had a lot of milkweed growing from when we had the really, really hot weather and no rain. The milkweed was almost the only thing that grew. So we want to kill that before winter, and then that should kill the milkweed before next year, if that makes any sense to you guys. So that's basically what we're trying to do, is just kill the weeds so that they don't grow back even worse next year. The outside was honestly probably the worst, but you can see some along the edges here. And you can see how I just kind of cut along that hill and I kind of went down and just cut straight that way. So yeah, Brent's just started raking and he's gonna finish that. It did get rained on a little bit, but it's not a big deal. We're just gonna put it out on the pad for the girls to give them a little bit of a boost. And we do wanna feed them 2 tonight, so I'm gonna have to come up and bail a couple, which means I gotta get going. So I'll set you guys on the mowing machine, get a couple good shots for you guys, and then I'll probably see you tomorrow when we'll be headed to the auction, which I'm really excited about. I will see you guys then. late, I guess, huh? Just bidding on beef cows already. A cow, right? That's a bull. Never mind. Beef bull in there. Beef bull. My goodness, you guys are noisy. Yeah, we got some heifers.
Huh?
Quite a few Holstein heifers. She's nice looking. 5612.
Good steak.
Some horns on that bugger. Look at that. You said you want to get a paper?
Yeah.
Sure. Hi.
Black, white baseball.
We just got back from the auction. We didn't end up staying. It was super, super busy, and it's like 2 o'clock right now, and they weren't even running through, they were still running through beef cows. They do the young stock, and then they'll do the big beef cows, and then they'll do the young dairy stock, and then they'll do the older breeding size to cow dairy heifers and replacements and bulls and stuff like that. So they hadn't even gotten through the young stock of the beef cows yet. It blows my mind that they don't run dairy first, because it only makes sense. The dairy farmers have to go home and milk cows, or at least most of them do. So I don't know why they don't run through the dairy stuff first and then run the beef after, because the beef people only have to, go home and feed their beef cows or whatever. But we didn't end up staying. There was some really good looking Holstein heifers, but we knew they were going to, based on what the beef prices were, they were going for insane amounts. So we're just going to reach out to several people that we have that get cows for us. They've gotten the last 6 or 7 heifers that we have, and we're just going to contact them and, have them start seriously looking for some more replacement heifers, or some maybe young milk cows or something like that. None of the heifers there, well, I guess one was bred, shortbred, but the rest of them were open. So it's just ridiculous to pay $2,500 to $3,000 or $2,000 even for a heifer that isn't even bred yet. So we're just going to keep our eye out for something on our own and have our cattle dealers look for us. But I definitely wish we could have gotten something, but we seriously don't need more cows right now. So it just didn't end up working out. On the plus side, it is an absolutely gorgeous day. It is 65 degrees. Just beautiful. I think it's peak leaf season. I don't know if you guys can even see, but up there, the lake is down there. We're kind of on a ridge right now. On the other side of that, the lake is in a valley, and the trees are just beautiful over there. So nice fall day. Might possibly be our last nice one. It is supposed to cool down again. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. Keep it real, keep farming, and I hope you'll join us in the next video. Bye, guys.